Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. So today we are going to start with the topic of current electricity. So before delving into this topic, we should first discuss that what does this word mean, current. What does current mean? So basically the word current means some kind of flow of something. Now it may be the flow of water, it may be the flow of some kind of fluid like air, but if we add the word electricity with it, so it means the flow of charges. So this word itself defined, this word defined itself that the branch of physics in which we study about the charges which are at motion. Okay, so now you may ask, so that what is charge? So I will explain it to you in a deeper way. So every object in the universe has two kinds of properties. The first one is the extrinsic property and the second one is the intrinsic property. Extrinsic property means the man-made property, and the extrinsic property means the man-made property, and the intrinsic property means the God-gifted property. Like the water is transparent, having no color, water is colorless. Let's say I add something into it and the color of water becomes as red, like the color of water changes into red. Now the property of having a red color with water is not an intrinsic property, but it is extrinsic property, man-made property. As I add, being human, I add something into water and I change the color of water to red. So means the property of having a red color with water is not an intrinsic property, but it is an extrinsic property, man-made property. And the example of intrinsic property may be like that. Consider a person having 56 kg mass. Now the property of having 56 kg mass is intrinsic property. It is God-gifted property. Okay, so all the God-gifted properties are called the intrinsic properties, and all the man-made properties are called the extrinsic properties. So basically charge is one of the intrinsic properties. Okay, so charge is an intrinsic property, and due to having this intrinsic property, what does object do? So object attracts or repels another object. Okay, so let's define the charge again. Charge is an intrinsic property of an object due to which it attracts or repels another object. So this is the basic definition of charge. So we started with the current electricity, and so then we defined the current electricity as the branch of physics in which we study about charges at motion. Then we discussed charge. Okay, so now let's discuss the electric current in a deeper way. Do remember one thing: when you want to specify the current we are discussing here in this chapter, so you should properly say electric current. If we say only current, so it is not a complete word. Current may be the water current, like the flow of water. Air current means the flow of current. So if we want to specify this particular current, like the current of this chapter, so you should say electric current, which means the flow of charges. This is the proper definition of electric current. Mathematically, it can be written as, the symbol for the electric current is I. So mathematically it can be written as I equals to Q over T. What is Q? Q means charge and T means time. So if I ask you about the unit of current, so it could be, the unit of charge is coulomb and the unit of time is second. So coulomb per second is called as ampere. Now if I ask you about 1 ampere, so that what is 1 ampere? So 1 ampere is that current. Let's define the 1 ampere in a proper way. What is 1 ampere? When 1 coulomb charge flows in 1 second across a cross-sectional area, then it is said to be 1 ampere current. So what is 1 ampere current? Current is said to be 1 ampere if 1 coulomb charge flows in 1 second across a cross-sectional area. So you cannot specify a cross-sectional area. It is just for your understanding. You can simply say that when 1 coulomb charge flows in 1 second, so current is said to be 1 ampere. This is the basic definition of 1 ampere. Okay, now you may ask that we defined current as the flow of charge. So which kind of charge? Which kind of charge? Charge has two kinds, like positive charge, negative charge. So as I defined charge is a flow of charge. So you may ask, sir, what kind of charge? Positive charge or negative charge? So there are basically two types of charges. One is electronic current, and the second one is the conventional current. Okay, so what is electronic current? Electronic current means the current due to electron. An electron has negative charge, so the current due to electron is called electronic current. As we have the current, the electric current in our homes, like in the wires, in the metallic wires, is due to the flow of free electrons. What is conventional current? As we all know that in 1897, J.J. Thomson discovered electron. Before the discovery of electron, scientists thought that current is due to the positive charge. So therefore, it is the charge due to as we defined, the conventional current is the charge due to positive charge. So this kind of charge has been named conventional current, as scientists thought it conventionally that it is due to positive charge. So therefore, conventional current means the current due to positive charges. Now it is not so that conventional current is always wrong. In solution form, like let's say this is water and I add some electrolyte in it. What is electrolyte? Any substance which conducts electricity in molten state is called electrolyte, like NaCl. So when I dissolve NaCl in water, it changes it into sodium positive charge and chlorine negative charge, like chlorine negative charge and sodium positive charge. Now when I apply certain potential, then current flows due to sodium positive ion and chlorine negative ion as well. So in this case, the current is due to positive charge and negative charge as well. So therefore, I said conventional current is not always wrong. It is only completely wrong in the metallic circuits. In the metallic circuits, the current is only due to the free electrons. So there it cannot be applied. So this is all for today. Inshallah, we'll be discussing it further in the next class. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.